Wake up, wake up, wake up. 70 degrees out there. No rain. Yay. Cool day.
That's unusual. Feels good outside. Actually, I went walking this morning. No attacks or anything in my neighborhood at 3:30. Hey, good morning. I'm Jamie Cooper. Thank y'all for getting up with us. This is Athens in the AM on a Friday morning edition. Back in action this whole week. I hope all y'all can see us this morning. Gregg in here this morning, the yogurt king of Athens, Alabama, Limestone County.
Yeah.
And real estate king. What's up, Gregg?
That's it.
And record.
Well, you couldn't sleep, just tried to get up this morning, come in early?
Decided to get up.
Hey, you didn't bring me no tomatoes from Joe.
Well, you go by there every day. You can stop by there. Hey, I can get you some. That ain't no problem. There's plenty there.
Well, good. Well, if I had a 2-acre garden, I guess I'd have some too. Let me give a shout out to old Stevie this morning for keeping us delivered with stuff. This little Stevie Morris. Y'all need anything done, give him a call. I told him I'd plug him this morning. He cuts trees and everything. Frank's on the phone. Abby on camera. Brad in the back as usual on a Friday morning edition. Stan McDonald will be joining us later this morning. And if he shows up, Barry Kay will be here making his monthly appearance to play some tunes for us on this Friday as we head into the weekend. A lot of things to talk about this morning, so we might as well get it cranking. As Gloria just told you, it's going to be a beautiful weekend. That's, last week, it rained 9 inches. Everybody felt like a duck around here trying to get around. You couldn't even get outside for like 3 days. But anyway, here's Gloria with the weather. I'll tell you, all that's a-changing now. Everything's good to go as we head into the weekend here. Back to school, coming up in about a month, and got a month left in football season, 49, 50 days away? Everything. Let's kick it off. Alabama, as I predict, Gregory, going to win a national championship again this year.
They better.
Getting old, ain't it?
No.
But it sure is nice. Here's Gloria with the weather.
That's right. 70 degrees out there right now. Sun is slowly going to make its way out. What a beautiful day it's going to be today. And that is wonderful. No rain to talk about. Actually, there is a 20% chance of rain every day for the next 5 days. But I think we'll be A-okay. High temperatures today of 88, low of 64. Tomorrow, your high of 88, low of 69. I can just say ditto, ditto, ditto for several days to come. There it is right now. Just get out and enjoy. Welcome to summertime.
It's about friggin' time, ain't it, Greg?
Well, I've seen rain. I'm tired of it.
Me too.
I mean, in your lifetime, 30 years you've been born, you ever seen it rain that much on 4th of July?
Nope.
Hey, that was just
You couldn't do nothing.
incredible. And making his usual appearance at 2 minutes after 6, the legendary Barry Kay.
Golf clap, golf clap.
Guitar hero of Athens, Alabama. Go ahead and walk for you. Yeah, there you go. Woohoo!
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. We'll go to Barry just a moment over there. So, hey, thanks for having you show up this morning. I was getting kind of concerned. How's the yogurt business?
Going real good.
The hotter it is it packed?
It's both ways, which, we didn't open in March, but it was still cool weather and it was there, so.
It was miserable when you opened.
It was.
Somebody told me you was going to put Dairy Queen out of business.
No.
You give them a run for their money.
Hey, they don't have yogurt. They just got the ice cream and smoothies, so.
The fattening stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, that real fat. Well, anyway, there's plenty of places. If you can't find a place to eat in Athens, and by the way, speaking of one of our favorite places, though, down at Chick-fil-A today, if you dress anything like a cow, what do you get?
Get a free meal.
You get a free, Matthew not with us today. Stan McDonald join us in just a second. As soon as he gets up here and gets mic'd up, we'll get going from there. So a lot of things happening. I saw in the paper, so Stan, when you get ready, come over here and mic up beside Greg. Tuscumbia is trying to keep the Music Hall of Fame now after it's gone completely bankrupt, basically. It says here, Tuscumbia formally declares desire to keep Music Hall of Fame. Why didn't y'all say that to start with? I read the article today that my buddy Randy Owen of Alabama says, I can't believe they have let this fall all to pieces.
It's really
They've got it all. If y'all never been in there, it's like in the middle of friggin' nowhere over in Calvert County. But City Council Monday issued last Monday proclamation expressing desire to keep the Alabama Music Hall of Fame in Sweet Home Tuscumbia. Well, they couldn't even afford the utility bill over there. Anyway, Stan, how are you?
I'm doing great.
How's that married life?
Going real fine.
Yeah, how was the honeymoon?
Wonderful.
It's a little bit more difficult to get out of bed early in the morning.
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Nothing like sliding in at a wedding, almost marching in with the bride and groom,
We wanted to
as
say
we
hi to
did when we got to
Stan
Stan's
before we
wedding.
walked
1 minute till 5 that day. And then, to make matters even worse, I step on Mabel's gown, her dress, and almost zip it off of her. She's walking down the aisle on the way out. Turns around, jerks it back. I was just trying to get a good photo.
He done that on purpose.
I just tried to get a good photo.
What a beautiful bride she was, though.
Hey, Stan, you'd been proud of me yesterday. I was even talking about Auburn's coach, Malzahn. little article about him, Greg. I don't know if you saw yesterday's show or not, but when he, the most unusual, and they're doing a whole series on AL.com about his rise to stardom from nothing.
Right.
The place he coached at in Arkansas no longer has football. They closed their football down in 11. I think Hughes or something.
Shiloh Christian?
No, Shiloh Christian is where he went after this place.
Oh, okay.
This place here, where he was head coach, they hired him as his first head coaching job.
Right.
It was in Arkansas. It was so rural. This is the most amazing thing of this whole 2-page article I read about Gus Malzahn.
That you found.
Saturday mornings, a coach would have to drive 30 minutes to get a newspaper to get the scores from the night before. Now, that's out in the dang stick. Now, this is early 90s, before the internet.
Right.
30 minutes?
It's unbelievable.
You couldn't call somebody or listen to a radio? Hey, what was the score last night? You would think you'd be able to do that.
Or have someone in that town that can call you up and tell you.
Hey, speaking of world-class athletes, which none of us are, though Stan might be the way he's bulked up there. Over in Danville today, Arthur Orr's having an unusual thing over that way today. I wish I could get over there. I don't think I can make it. Arthur grew up in Danville.
Right.
Danville to honor a silver medalist. Now show the picture. The guy on the right is Jesse Owens, who everybody's heard of.
Right.
The guy on the left is Dave Albritton. He too was in the Olympic Games in 1936 in Berlin when Hitler was there. He won a silver medal and was from Danville, but nobody ever talks about it. Today over there at 10 o'clock, it says here, better late than never, rings true today in Danville. The historical marker will be unveiled at the exact spot of the marker is what's most important. What's important is this guy, a native of Danville, will finally be recognized in his home state and hometown. Arthur Orr will unveil the monument at 10 a.m. today. Orr grew up in Danville, deserves much of the credit for the marker. It says here, just nobody had ever heard of this guy before. That's amazing. To be in the Olympics from Danville,
Yeah.
you were overshadowed so much by Jesse Owens because he won, what, 3 or 4 gold medals that day? And Hitler had never seen a black person
Excel.
excel at anything.
Yeah.
So anyway, that's,
Wow.
if y'all ain't got nothing to do today, head over to Danville. Stan, they got a thing in USA Today that reminds me of you
Yes.
with all your kids.
This is dangerous.
It says, instead of sending the kids off to camp, go with them.
That would be Stan.
That would be you. That would not be me.
Right, right.
I could send my kids off and hope they wouldn't come back. but you, no offense, Abby, but you know what I'm talking about. That's a big deal going on across the nation. Kids taking their parents to camp with them.
Right, right.
You would do
Somewhere to
that.
send
I
you.
would.
Well, I mean, not now to spend a newlywed, you might not.
Well,
Well,
no,
yeah, you would.
it sounds
Mabel go with
Huh?
it does sound like a good idea.
I would, yeah. I wouldn't,
Yeah, yep.
Do you hear what
Abby
she
just said
said?
you would go with
What?
Maddie.
yeah, okay. All right, I got a couple little things I want to do that are in USA Today this morning. Y'all can fill in with me this morning.
All right, what you got?
Do you ask your spouse before you buy something?
Like what?
I'll come out of the closet and be the first one to admit, yeah, I'd never buy anything without telling her if it was over like $10, you know.
Her.
Y'all may be different. Greg, you may go buy yogurt stuff without even talking to Tracy about it. Stan, you may buy 4 or 5 houses and not even tell Mabel about it. By the way, I got to say something to you about her. Dr. Tim Howard says he misses her working for them now.
Yeah.
With Alacare or what?
I don't care. She was very,
Hospice.
very popular marketing representative for
She
them.
was, and
You
I
did
had
a very
I got to
good
know Tim a little
employee.
bit better Monday when I had my physical with him.
Good. He's my doctor, too.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, then
Great doctor.
So you know the fondling and all that goes along with
Okay.
it. Tim used to be our neighbor at Hampton Cove.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
so-
a great family. Cindy,
Yeah, it
all
is.
of them. Yeah.
So Greg, do you buy anything without Tracy knowing it?
Yeah.
And don't lie to me. I know you do.
I do. I ain't
Okay,
gonna
so
lie
you did.
about
You
it.
told the truth on that one. But here's really one that irritates me. Stan, you feel like at home.
I
with
don't
this
tell you.
one. Here's another thing USA Today this morning. Do what? No. You buy everything. Most common neighbor disputes.
Oh, don't
no.
go there.
I can guess what this is.
This is USA Today this morning. The first one is noise.
Okay.
That's surprising.
The second one is pets and animals.
That'd be there.
Y'all been to my neighborhood lately?
Hush.
I walked through it this morning at 3:30 and it was safe.
It was quiet. It's good.
No goats. No, you know, the other one is child behavior is third. You familiar with that one?
Yeah. Yeah.
clutter and trash and property boundaries. Well, I get about 4 out of 5 of these in my
Clutter and
neighborhood.
trash would be annoying.
You know, my backyard looks like a tornado's gone through, and it ain't in my property. But I think they opened up a goat farm or something back there.
No.
You never know.
As long as I don't get those huge horse flies by my pool, I'm good.
It's going to look like Kentucky back behind our house, that horse farm going in. Anyway, that's all on USA Today this morning. Let's see. Let me do a Dear Jamie then, Barry. Hang on. That's coming right to you just here in a second. Dear Jamie. Now, this is a little different, Greg. Pay attention.
Okay.
I am a 30-year-old transgender woman.
Great.
Now, does that mean I used to be a man? Is that what that means? Stan, you're
If it's a
educated.
woman,
Somebody's trapped inside of somebody else's body, it sounds like.
Okay. Who has just started her journey.
highly confused.
Feeling more comfortable, Greg, in my skin, I have been going to some local hangouts with some friends from work and meeting straight men. My question to you, dear Jamie, when is it appropriate to disclose to them that I am a preoperative trans woman?
Immediately, don't do that.
I have tried online dating
Gosh.
on trans-friendly websites as well as visited a local transgender bar. We don't have one of them around here, do we?
No, I
I
don't
don't think so. I don't think.
Well, I don't know. After going to Decatur that night, I didn't think they had that over there either. But those men tend to only be looking for sex. I'm looking for more than that. I want your advice on the matter.
First of all, that would be really, really tough. If you started dating someone and you liked them and dated them a couple times, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh wait, I need to tell you something." Are you kidding me?
How'd you
That's
feel, Greg?
horrible. End of
I don't really
relationship.
know. I'd probably kill it. Kill it.
Let me tell you, it's a true story. I was at a wedding party about 5 or 6 years ago. Reception one night, rehearsal dinner. Lady comes up to me and she's standing a little bit too close. And it's a true story now. She looks at me and she says, "I used to be a man."
Just blurt that out.
Yeah. She said, "I used to be a man."
That was her pickup line.
Well, and I tell you, I just jumped like that. And I looked at her and she talked a little bit more. She said, "You know my boys, Cliff and Dewey." And I was like, "Oh, she means her maiden name was Man." And they were good friends. But I tell you, it scared the living daylights out of me. But how would you feel? I mean, she was just serious. She couldn't
Dewey,
be.
man out from
She
New
walks
York.
up and she goes, "I used to be a man." And I was like,
Did you know her kids?
it's just a great family if they're watching. They're wonderful people. And,
Did you ever tell her that?
oh yeah,
it took you
I
off
think
guard?
she
caught
kind of
it?
over the years has developed
Since
that
quit
line.
saying that.
Yeah,
Oh, man. Oh, that's good.
but she caught me off guard.
Yeah. Nobody
And the funny thing is, she was there as my uncle's date.
Oh,
So she was explaining to me about her relationship to my uncle. And she says, "Oh, by the way, I used to be a man." And I thought, well, so really it was my uncle that was one getting in trouble. It wasn't so much her. I was worried about my uncle.
what was the first thing you said when she said
I didn't
that?
say anything soon.
He probably didn't know what to
And then just as quick as I could think of her son's name, who I knew is a good friend, and I said, "Oh, so you do his mom?" Yeah.
I don't do it,
Look
man.
for the Adam's apple.
Yeah, from you. Yeah, I know Dewey. Sure do. You're the whole bunch. Anyway, out there. All right. Thank you, Stan, for enlightening us this morning. Let's go local and loved it this morning with the legendary, the one and only. I'm not going to say it, Barry. But Barry K is in here this morning. Here's some music to entertain us with. Let's go local and loved it. Y'all hang on.